always aspired to driving on the Nordschleife, and the race here is just fantastic.
It's super exciting because, I mean, it's a 500-kilometre race. It's a 1965 Bizzarrini 5300 GT, Italian design body with a Chevy small block V8 engine. We met each other, 4 or 5 years ago, and got on pretty well. Luckily, we're quite evenly paced. We're generally within a second or so of each other. It works really well.
It does, especially because I know not to let the boss get beaten by me.
The car attracts a lot of attention, and it's beautiful, and it sounds great, and it's a really very, very well put together car, especially for endurance racing. Nick's looking after the car, and he was actually one of the guys who helped build it when it was first restored and built up into a race car.
Just with my father, so he said, do you want to come and give us a hand? And it hasn't really stopped since then. The build up to the race is really good. You get in the truck and you leave, drive across Europe, arrive at the circuit, set up. It's really good fun.
The first time I drove the car was at Oni Peterson Historic Grand Prix in Anderstorp in Sweden, and I won first time out in it.
We raced it 2 weekends ago at Silverstone. We were doing very well until there was a bit of an issue with exhaust and a bit of a fire that happened with Roger in the car.
The silencer runs up through the sill there, so the silencer sits in there, and the silencer split open, and all of the heat had nowhere to go, so it came up through the sill. And you can see on the other side there's a leather pad there, and that leather pad caught fire on this side. And I was in second place. The car started filling up with smoke, and when I came into the pits, it flared up into flames, so I had to cut all the leather out. It took quite a long time. I think we lost 2 laps.
Warning, this vehicle is equipped with Inglese Weber induction. In order to avoid any breathing difficulties during high G-force acceleration, female passengers are advised to remove all tight-fitting garments.
Maximum of 80 euros. Where does that mean?
That's it.
You've got an hour and a half anyhow.
Yeah.
Mind you, it's only 4 laps.
Exactly, that's right.
You want to brim it, or you...
No, 40 litres would be fine. You don't really want to be carrying all that way round in Molly.
I read the refuelling regs. It says that refuel in the pit lane, but it says you have to tin can over the exhaust.
Yes. Let's go to I brought one.
How the hell did you do it?
We've made one, special angle.
Really?
Yeah.
You're kidding?
No.
Bit nervous, it's quite wet out there.
It's a pretty unforgiving place, so I'm a bit anxious, but what can we do? We just have to deal with it. At least it's not boggy like last year.
In the last 2 years it rained.
It's delayed until 8:30. I'm just going to take it very,
Yeah, no,
very
you have
easy.
to. Look, that's, in any case, look, qualifying here means absolutely nothing.
No, of course. Is it based on time or it's
Yeah.
based on year of car?
It's based on time.
Right,
So
okay.
they put 3 groups.
Right. It'll be the fastest lap. So whoever puts in the best lap will set the grid position for us.
I've been into the barriers on Gran Turismo thousands of times, but I think you've got to drive a bit differently when you're actually in the real thing.
Not tomorrow, please.
Just making sure. Cool.
There's a dry line starting to appear, but where it's wet, oh, it's really treacherous. You've got to be so careful. There's a few cars that have gone into the wall, and it's a bit of a mess. If it dries out, it'll be okay. kind of nerve-wracking handing over the car. All I could do was give him my advice on where the really scary places were on the track. As you go down the hill, it's nice and dry. As you get down near the bottom, there's a sharp right-hander. Very careful through there. Up the stairs, it's really, really slippery. He's going to do one lap, get his pace, feel where there's grip, feel where there's not, and figure out where he can push and where he can't. All right.
Perfect, yeah.
That's good. Well done.
How was that?
There's tons of time to come.
Yeah.
So many places I break and think, shit, I shouldn't break that. It's incredible. It's incredible around there. It's so fast and straight. Do you see the speed of that?
Well, you're probably 165 or something.
Near a 170, I was on the limiter.
Yeah, I was too.
Where we ended up?
27th, I think. No, 33. 33. Well done, mate.
You on pole?
It's really close, I think. How are you? Oh, nice. Well, it would have been close if you had 14 seconds of that quick.
This one's with what's his name?
That's
right?
Marcus, by the way,
Marcus, yeah. And who's in this one?
George Huber.
Okay.
Me and Marcus should be and could be competitive, but it's something, whatever he'd done to the handling this morning.
He said he took the anti-roll bar
Right,
off.
it's alarming.
Really? But he said he's put it back on.
I've done it to 30, right?
Well, have fun, mate. Enjoy.
I will. Let's hope it stays reasonably dry.
Yeah, I know.
See you later.
I'm slightly nervous.
Just follow. I'm happy not to be first position.
Follow me. Where's the yellow car?
Yeah.
Well, they're getting quite keen. Good luck, mate. See you later.
See you later.
Good luck, Martin. My name is Etienne. Good luck.
Circus, the light goes off, and then you can overtake from then on.
How you feel? It was a bit of a frustrating start process because they got us gridded up so early, and then we did 2 laps behind the safety car, and 2 times 20 kilometres at sort of crawling pace is just boring, especially because you just want to go. Started about 25th, got quickly up into about the top 10 and gradually worked my way up from there. What a great race.
The only concern is that he sees the pit board and comes in. He's going to get the pit board this lap, so he should be in within the next few minutes. We hope. But if he does miss it, there is time, is there? Just.
Yes, just. So you can do a 13-minute lap. You should be all right.
The most difficult part is about the first mile.
Right.
As you come onto the north side, so the rest of it's not too bad. There's a dry line starting to appear, You just be very careful, that first mile, it's so slippery. We just got to keep it on the black stuff. Where are we for? The gearbox feels a bit dodgy, you know, it's a bit vague. It's not as...
No, otherwise, you know, it's going great. Car feels good. We're all right. We're up there. I mean, we're running fourth, so chance for a podium.
Roger had an amazing start and handed the car over to me in, I think, 5th place. So I went out for my stint. It was still very wet. It took a bit of getting used to, but managed to get into a good rhythm. I think I did about an hour, and the gearbox broke.
The gearbox in the car is beautiful, and it's so direct and solid. I could feel that something wasn't right. The gear lever had quite a lot of movement. It's not normally like that. And we'd had an issue in the formation area trying to find reverse gear. It was sort of this nagging thing in my head, so I said to him, look, there's something not quite right.
There was a nasty vibration at the back end of the car, and I thought, okay, well, I'll probably come into the pits, but I never actually got round. I think I stopped about 5k in.
I've got a timer which I look at, which is on the pit wall, so I know roughly when the car's going to come in. So you have like 10 seconds, he may have spun or something like that, and he'll come past maybe 20 seconds late. But you get to a minute, minute and a half, and you know that they've gone off. And then like yesterday, we had a red flag at the same time. Then you sit there and worry, especially somewhere like here with the North Slider. It's not nice. Joe took his telephone with him, so he rang me to say he was on the back of a truck.
They towed me to a car park, and I went and sat in a bar.
We did enough laps to be classified, so finishing 15th was no, bad position or no bad result either. It was a very, very good result.
But it's always nice to get to the end of a race, and given that we were running so high, it would be nice to have had a real result.
It was great to see how the car performed, what the little issues were, just small things that we'd like to have right for Spa.
It was fantastic to be running in 5th, and it was great to get in a car in a position where I felt, I was, comfortable, and I felt we could have had that finish.
Wir kommen zur Preisverleihung des Historic Marathon 500. Roger Wills and Joey Twyman. Gotcha Historic Racing.
I'm going to do the Tour Britannia in England for 4 days with my wife in the Bizzarrini, which will be great fun. And then it's Spa, I think. I don't think we've got any other racing in between. So one big event and then the 6 hours.
Bizzarrini, a Mustang.
really oily. So the car's understeering in the slow corners and gets very out of shape in some other corners. But the car's going great so far, so good. I thought it was our oil dropping, but it seems dry and everything, so must be someone else dumping it. Aren't we?
Congratulations. You drove very straight on the pace, man. That's really good, man. Good. Jolly, huh? Good one.
Yeah. We are checking the timing and scoring. Okay. Roger Wills has come forward and said to me that his opinion, he did not at any point overtake you, and in his opinion you are the winner. I need race control to confirm that to me before we do the podium. Understood?
Yeah, fine.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Well done, Marcus.
Well done, Roger.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, good job.
It was tiring. You did. Who was the first one? Right. Fantastic. Good ride.
Yeah. What happened about 20 minutes out, Ollie and Marcus were side by side.
Yeah.
So they were lapping and suddenly Marcus came up with a lap time of 4 minutes 22, so he dropped to 5th place, but he's actually in the lead. So we showed first on the board, but we're actually second.
You had a fantastic line. I had some really nice. It was a lot of fun.
How did you get in front at the start? Because it looked like you guys were all squabbling over the line.
Yeah, they were. And then I sort of went down the middle and got a couple of them through the first corner.
Yeah.
And then I got you and John at the hairpin down here. You both
hairpin up inside.
Yeah, you both went
outside and you
both
inside.
went wider and wider. That blind apex where you're turning right, that was awful through there, wasn't it?
Yeah.